Hello everyone, this is Angela again, and I'm going to give you some information about our INRW class, and I'm going to do that by showing you a PowerPoint. And let me give just 1 minute's attention to the computer so I can get the right screen up. And here we go. Thank you for being patient with me as I learn how to do all of these recordings and get videos ready for you. And this is the first information. We are in INRW 0399, and it's a co-requisite with English 1301. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in just a minute. Here's my contact information, so please email me or call me. As you probably know, most instructors at TCC are working remotely this semester, and we have access to our email. We don't have access to our telephone, but if you call and leave me a voicemail, it drops into my email box. I'm sorry, if you call and leave me a voicemail, it drops into my email box, and I can contact you back that way and find out what your question is. Always use your TCC email account when you're contacting your professors. We want to ensure your privacy and security, so please email us from that account. So what is INRW 0399? It stands for Integrated Reading and Writing. That's where we get the INRW. And it is a reading writing support course for your English 1301. It's a co-requisite. We'll talk more about that in just a minute. In this class, we're going to go into more detail about the reading and writing techniques to make sure that you have all of these elements covered and that you can do Comp 1 successfully. It's not another class with big writing assignments. We have our own assignments in here, but they're all in support of your bigger assignments in the Comp 1 class. We will do some grammar things in here. We will do some specific detail work on organizing modes of writing that in the Comp 1 class we might just gloss over. I might assume everybody knows, but in this class we're going to go into more details with that. We're also going to have fun in this class. To learn some grammar, we might do a game. We might make up a funny story. We're going to do things that are more relaxing and kind of are designed to kind of de-stress a little bit because you are taking 2 English type classes. So I just want to make sure that everything is going well for you. This is kind of our space to relax and make sure that you have everything you need to do well. So what is a co-requisite course? The best way I can tell you is to contrast it with how we used to do it. In the old way, students who tested into INRW 0399, when they took the TSI, or the Texas Success Initiative placement test, and they placed into 0399, they would take it, say, during the fall semester, and then when they successfully completed that class, they could take English 1301 the next semester. But now, instead, we're doing them at the same time in the same semester. And usually at TCC and especially Northwest Campus, we're doing it with the same teacher. So that way I know what both classes have as their content, and I can help you better that way. Students must attend and participate in both classes so that they can receive credit for both classes. If you drop the INRW class, that may result in a drop of every class. So don't do that. Talk to me, talk to the counselors and advisors before you do any dropping. Also, if you were to say, I don't have time for the INRW, I'm just going to just take the Comp 1. You can't do that. They're linked together. And if you drop one of them, it's going to drop the other one. So don't do any withdrawing of either of these classes without talking to me or to an advisor first. Here is the policy for the TSI MET standards. And I will also put this in our written document so you can read it at your leisure. And the benefits of taking this co-requisite course is that it's designed to move you through your coursework faster. And you're not just kind of hanging out waiting to get into the 1301 class. You can do that your first semester. Another benefit is that it's specifically designed with composition in mind. So the activities we do will be supported. We go into more depth and detail on the things you need to know to successfully complete your essays. If you need more instruction on something or need me to break it down into greater detail, we can do that. It's almost can be like a kind of a mini tutoring session to have this class. So everybody needs a good tutor to help them through new material. So that's what I am for you here. We're also going to look more at the technicalities of reading and writing that, again, we might gloss over in the Comp 1 class. We're going to go into more details there. We're also going to look at how to build college level reading skills. And I think everybody should take a college level reading class, but it's not required. So I'm going to put those elements into this class. And most importantly, we have the same instructor for both. So I can coordinate very well with myself to make sure you're getting what you need in both classes. If you are going through the semester and you're just getting really bogged down and you're like, I really don't have time for this other class, you can retake the TSI anytime. I think you can take it once every 30 days. And there are some people who take it and test out of having to take INRW. And if that's the case, if you place out of it, then you'll tell me that you've tested, and then you are at that point exempt from participating in INRW. Your INRW grade is frozen, so if you went into the test with a B, then you will have a B on this class at the end of the term, and then you don't have to turn in any more work. It's frozen. Then you'll continue with your English 1301. So then that's how you can kind of test out the INRW course. Some people like to continue even after they place out, so that would be an option for you. You don't have to stop participating. Here is the grading policy for this class, and I have all of the types of assignments we'll do listed and what their percentage is of your overall average. This information is also in the ICR, or the instructor course requirements. It's also on our course calendar page. So you'll see that in more than one place. Also, here's a grading scale to let you know what is an A, B, or C. Unfortunately or fortunately, we don't have D's in this class, so it's really either A, B, C, or an F. And here's some additional grading information. I allow students to do some revisions on assignments. And when we have those assignments that revisions are allowed, I'll tell you which ones are optional for revisions and which ones are not, and also what to do to actually revise the grade. It will be more than just a superficial, adding a comma kind of thing. It'll be more of a true revision or redo of the assignment. They're always optional. Late assignments are also accepted. So that's a good thing to help with grades. Don't round up on your semester grade. So at the end of the term, if the grade is an 89.9, that is a B. And I don't do extra credit. Because I take late work and I allow you to do revisions, I think that gives you more control of your grade. Participation in this online class is mandatory. I don't drop students unless they have not participated in class at all by the day of record, and the day of record is listed on your ICR. Attendance is taken by the weekly attendance discussion board assignment, and that's usually a fun question that just kind of helps us build some community. And you can't do early or late submissions on those. Those open on Monday morning at 8 a.m. and they close Sunday night at midnight. So you will just need to log in and do that weekly, and I'll send you reminders about that too. My late work policy, first of all, is to tell you to turn in everything on time so you can get your full credits. The late work loses 10% each calendar day it's late. So you don't want to, lose points because of that. Some notes about Comp 1. Comp 1 will have its own virtual video conferencing weekly, and that's just kind of the check-in question and answer time. INRW will also have its own weekly Blackboard Collaborate session, the video conferencing, and that's separate from the English 1301. They're always optional. You don't have to participate in those. I would just ask that when we're in the English 1301 class video conferencing or discussion boards, avoid discussing INRW assignments. That's going to confuse students who are not taking that class, because our Comp 1 class is made up of students in the INRW, but then also students who are not in INRW. So the next steps, I want you to return to the week 1 page where you started from. I want you to read or scan the instructor course requirements document. It's very long and it is not an exciting read. It is the policies for this class. Then read and scan the district master syllabus. Again, it is not a very exciting document, but contains lots of general good information that tells you what this course is all about. Then you'll take the orientation quiz, and then you'll complete the other readings for week 1 and the other week 1 assignments. So always let me know if you have questions. I'm happy to help you with anything. That's part of my job, to help you and answer your questions. So just let me know how I can support you through this class. Thanks.